One time. Be grateful. You already know. I got a little money and it feel like heaven. Yeah. I got a little money and it feel right. And I can buy everything I want. And I can buy everything you like, yeah. I got a little money and it feel like heaven. I got a little money and it feel right. I used to have it like this. Money after all my bills paid, my son will never know, no. Not like me. Anything you see, throw it in the bag.
Y'all thought this was the original show. Now this is the pre-show. Welcome to the only hip-hop show's second pre-show. My name is Laron Pierce, and I'm by myself right now. My squad ain't here right now. They'll be here in a minute, in 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna say in an hour, but we start at 9:30, so I don't even know what's going on right now. But we ain't got no guests. We ain't got nothing right now. But I do know, we got this guy coming in, Josh Kosh, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what he do, man. Matter of fact, let me look up his information real quick. See what he got up here. Yeah, I'm on YouTube, of course. Shout out to Sean Auguste. That's him singing in the background. It's called Heaven. The best track ever. Interesting. Why dude looking like wait a minute. Let me screen capture this. Why dude looking like Anthony Mackie? He looked like a bootleg version of Anthony Mackie. Nah, I'm just kidding, Josh Kosh, you know what I mean? But he kind of looked like a little mix with Tupac a little bit in that picture. So yeah, let's go ahead and let me see what he got up here. Man, all right, let me go in deep to this real quick, see what it's all about.
Boys now, two little hybrid children. Not like the car, nothing. In case you was wondering. Like the white mama, black daddy hybrid. I can tell y'all about it now, but you'll rarely see me with these two little kids, because people look at me when I'm out in public with them like I got stolen babies. So it's usually like an older white lady. She want to stop me and ask me some weird questions. Oh my God, he's so handsome. What's his social security number? Like I gotta prove I know this motherfucker or something. I try to make it easy for people by dressing us alike, so at least you get the idea. I look dumb as shit in a onesie. Talking age now, you know, and he be messing up words that get me in trouble. You know, like he can't say the word sneaker. It comes out as neaker. Too light-skinned to be messing this word up like this. Case in point, I take him shopping. We go to Foot Locker, 52nd and Market Street. We walk in, row full of sneakers on this side. 3 black staff members overhead. 3 olds never point at what they talking about. He walk in like, ooh, sneakers. My sneakers. Like, no, we're going to Payless now. You're messing up. So about, no, I don't like cheap sneakers. See, you were talking to your mama, haven't you? something too. I got him at the playground and it's time to go. You know, and I'm like, Zeke, come on, let's go. He like, no, stay up here, no. Now, I live in a nice suburban Philadelphia neighborhood, Temple campus. Y'all might have heard of it. So it doesn't look cool when he's being hard-headed and I got to climb the sliding board at 11th and York and grab this little white child and throw him over my shoulder while he's screaming, no, I want to stay, no, no. And then his shoe fell off. And he's like, no, nigger, no, no, nigger. Now there's an Amber Alert out for my son. Suspect ran away wearing a onesie. I'm Josh Cox. Thank y'all very much.
We went for arenes from the Metro cards, from Metro cars. Now you got it out of secretary. Meet me at the Grateful Building. We make it legendary. Still no love for no.
Whoa.
We had the mic hanging from the ceiling. No emotions, just emojis. Cause these hoes be saving messages. Don't take no selfies in my room, showing off my players.
I don't know what was that about, but yeah. Man, is this the headphones or what? Hold on, what's going on? Man. Okay, anyway, so yeah, that was just hilarious, man. Well, that was a sneak preview of what you're gonna bring on the Only Hip Hop Show. While we still have my boy Sean Auguste song in the background called Heaven. So while I'm doing this pre-show, let me go ahead and go to hiphopdx.com. I haven't done that in a while since the original hip hop show, you know what I mean? But yeah, I heard the BET Awards was great, and congratulations to Kendrick Lamar. And I heard the NWA performed at the Experience. I was like, that's dope. And Kendrick Lamar performed. Unfortunately, I didn't go because I don't really go to performances and all that. So, you know what I mean? If my name ain't on the billboards, I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. Speaking of Kendrick Lamar, I know this guy ain't really talking, but this guy, wow, I'm actually gonna talk about this real quick. Alright, so Kendrick Lamar criticized by over anti-police imagery by Gerardo Rivera. Now, who the hell is Gerardo Rivera? Oh, he used to have his own news show. I forgot what it's called, but it was whack. It was super whack on Fox News. So let me go ahead and spit it up to you. So Fox News analyst Gerardo Rivera criticized Kendrick Lamar for his performance at the 2015 BET Awards, according to the New York Daily News. This is why I say that hip-hop has done more damage to young African Americans than racism in recent years, he says on The Five. Really, bruh? Really? You really don't want to get cussed out and get fucked up, right? Because you done fucked up now. You disrespected all African Americans, man. You racist bastard. Let me go ahead and finish this real quick. This is exactly the wrong message. Lamar performed alright at the awards. And speaking of alright, he just released a music video today, courtesy of Top Dog Entertainment. That was a dope music video. That was really dope. His stage set his stage set featuring two vandalized cop cars and a large American flag. Rivera pointed out the lyrics. We hate Popo, we wanna kill us dead in the street for sure, as particular problematic. No, I ain't really gonna go into deep to this bullshit, because he's a whack ass motherfucker to talk about somebody like that. First of all, Kendrick Lamar is the hottest rapper that everybody has right now for hip hop. He's the hottest rapper right now in this industry than offer. You know what I'm saying? So you got the nerve to talk shit about Kendrick? That's kind of like saying every rapper was mentioning his name because he said he was the king of New York. obviously that's not what he was talking about. He's not saying he's actually the king of New York. He's just saying that he's just expiring just a word from Corrupt, because he used to say that back in the day. And of course, people have been on his case a couple years back in the day. So that's why I don't get these motherfuckers. I really don't. These motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up and appreciate the hip hop music, because all these weak ass motherfuckers in this industry today suck as fuck, man. This is why I don't listen to radio. This is why I don't listen to none of this bullshit. You know what I mean? And my squad can tell you their opinion. I already spoke my opinion about it, you know what I mean, just now. So let's go to the news, man. Let's go to more news, man. This shit is embarrassing. Jack Thriller, he is a funny motherfucker. Wow, he's a funny motherfucker. So, the comedian says he's going to train with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson? You better sit your ass down with that, your eyeball looking ass. I think that's a fake eyeball. Shout out to Jack Thriller. I actually met him at Roscoe's 2 years ago, man. He was dope. He was kind of cool. No, 3 years ago, I'm sorry. He was a dope person. He was so disrespectful at the time, you know what I mean? He still is, but he's funny as fuck, though. So Jack Thriller says that he's excited for his upcoming fight with 40 Glock. First of all, fuck 40 Glock, because he's a snitch, and this and that. So I don't really want to go any further, because I don't care about 40 Glock, so he's the #1 snitch in the whole wide neighborhood. I mean, whole wide world, so I don't really trip about that. His music trash, that's why 50 Cent, you know, dumped him out G-Unit back in the day. I mean, back in those times, you know what I mean, when he was in G-Unit, so he sucked. So, the comedian tells Mikey T, the movie star, that the fight would fulfill a childhood dream of his. It's been one of those things that's always been on my bucket list, was to be a fighter, Thriller says. My aunt told me to, oh shit. Here comes my boy Dhane Diesil in the building, and and then we got a guest DJ coming in, but this is just the pre-show, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and let my boy Dhane Diesil speak on the mic real quick on the pre-show, you know what I'm saying? While we have Sean August in the background. What's up, Dhane?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on, man. What's up, world? Oh, that's good. Oh, we live right now, man?
Yeah, we live on the pre-show for the second time, man. So I was just getting through reading Jack Thriller's fight with 40 Glock, how he's gonna practice beating the shit out of 40 Glock, which nobody gives a fuck about. So, yeah.
What's up, world? Well, I guess I'll introduce myself as usual. The one and only Dhane Diesil in the building. Here a little early. Had a couple people I was planning on meeting with, but they aren't here yet. Nevertheless, yeah, it's a pleasure. It's hot as hell out here in LA today. Just wanted to let y'all know that summer is live and in full effect. And other than that, it's been a great time. We got BET weekend over the weekend, and it was a lovely, lovely, lovely event. It's always good to see people, especially our people, my people, having a good time, enjoying themselves.
Right.
And it was mad hip hop, mad honey up in there. I saw more honey than vinegar.
That's funny.
But yeah, I had a good time. Got some good shots. Met some cool people. Had an opportunity just to, like I said before, experience that many brothers and sisters in one space at one time, having so much fun. It was amazing.
Right. So, yeah, I saw the Plains of Palm Trees Instagram, you know what I mean? I saw the pictures with all the celebrities and everything. So, I was actually by BET Experience on Saturday, but I actually went to meet up with my boy at Hooters. Just not to see some chicks, but just to eat, man, just to chill.
Hey, I didn't even say nothing. I would hope that part of the reason why we go to Hooters is to see the chicks.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, Hooters, they do have some good chicken wings.
Oh, yeah.
All day. One of my favorite foods, just to let you know.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. So, Dhane, so tell us about our guest, because I just played a video our guest Josh Koss, who is a comedian that's going to be in tonight. Just explain to the world how that came about.
I was invited out to work with one of our fellow partners here at the Only Hip Hop Show, Grinder. Nah, I'm just messing with you. No, I was actually went out with Joe. He invited me out to an event that he was doing some work for, and the event was for an organization out of Philly called Conglomerate, and they were having a traveling concert series. And while at the event, obviously they had different artists doing rapping. They had one artist. He was doing live art, like right there. He painted a couple pictures. They had a couple of fashion designers showcasing their brands, and they had a comedian. And I was dying throughout his set. And the next day, that was like a Saturday night. The next day, which was Sunday, they invited us out to a pool party that they had in Echo Park at this dope crib, very unassuming. If you probably have driven by it numerous times, and I know I have, or even knowing that it's a house for rent. But basically, had a little pool party, and so obviously, we got an opportunity to fellowship and engage with some of the artists. So we were just chopping it up, and he was just sharing with me his story and some of the places that he had already been to in LA. He had only been here for 2 weeks, and he was just sharing with me how he had already went to the Comedy Store, some of the prominent stand-up comedy locations that, some artists here in some comedians here in LA, who've lived here their whole life are too afraid to go to. So he was just demonstrating, the grussel that we always like to talk about. And I'm all about, uplifting and supporting and being one unit with people, who are driven to succeed, as well as closely connected to hip hop, and all about a Pluff Life advocate. And so he definitely embodied those things. Like I said, we had an opportunity just to chop it up, share some stories, share some personal, and like I said, they was from Philly, so for the first time in my life, I could finally I can finally say I chill with some cool cats from Philly. Shouts out Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But nevertheless, it was a cool experience. So I got, like I said, an opportunity to meet him there, and I just invited him out to be on the show, just to obviously continuing our mission with discovering up and coming talent here on the LA hip hop scene, but also too in understanding that hip hop is not just rapping or DJing or beatboxing or b-boying, etc. A hip-hop artist to me is more than just a rapper. It's more than just a singer, more than just a producer, more than just a DJ. We got actors, actresses, we got graphic artists, we have video artists, filmmakers. To me, all those people fall underneath the umbrella of hip-hop artists, comedians. And so anybody who is about the hip-hop culture and they're being creative and their expression of their passion for the culture, I'm all for that, and I'm willing to stand behind that. So like I said, and plus secondly, we haven't had a comedian on before, so I figured you might as well pop our cherry with him. And so that's pretty much how that came about.
Yeah, so we got our first comedian. That's what I was gonna say too. So and also shout out to our Jizzle Westbray. He just shot him and his crew from the Prince of LA on Thursday nights to
Hey, real quick,
8,
LP.
You know what I mean?
Hey, did I see a wrestling match with Floyd Mayweather and The Big Show?
That actually happened.
That actually
happened at WrestleMania 28. No, WrestleMania 24.
So is this recent?
That was a long time ago. That was like 2008.
Oh, okay.
So that was like 2000. No. Yeah, 24. I was gonna say 2000. I was gonna say 25, but that's.
It was 2004.
No, 2008.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just found that kind of interesting. I thought it was recent, but nevertheless.
Yeah.
Shouts out Money Mayweather. I see you handling your business out there in the streets.
Undefeated, man.
And big shouts out David Banner. Big shouts out to David Banner. I finally had an opportunity to listen to the new and improved David Banner. But he's one artist, out of the few today. I put him, Damon Dash, probably as far as message-wise, speaking out, being our heroes today.
Right.
being the Malcolms and the Martins of today. I definitely believe that David Banner is one of those individuals. Damon Dash is one of those individuals. So big shouts out to those two brothers right there for being a voice for a generation of urban hustlers. We now, unlike our predecessors, we now have access to information and this immaculate tool that we call the internet. So there's no reason for us to not be able to create the type of reality that we aspire to live in. Like, there's some obvious challenges that we as black people have to face, as well as black men. But in the voice, or echoing the voice of Brother Malcolm, let us learn to live together in justice and love. I believe that in order for there to be human unity, there needs to be unity within every group of people, every ethnicity of people, and until we can prove that we can even be good to ourselves and be good to the people in our community. I'm speaking specifically about us as black people. We have to earn our respect, just like anything else, and that's going to only come from us working together as a unit, pulling our funds together as a unit, investing as a unit. Group economics as a unit. We need to shake, rattle, and roll as a unit. It really brings a lot of. I feel furious when I hear anytime someone brings up the topic of black unity or black community, especially black people. Those are usually the first people to speak out and try to condemn you for it. But I believe Boondocks is a good representation of the current mentalities that you will find in our community. You're going to find the revolutionary, you're going to find the misguided, the self-hating, the ignorant, and the indifferent. And I believe that those are definitely archetypes of the type of people in general. But now, I'm speaking specifically about our people, and I know for a fact that this is only due to a lack of knowledge of self. So in order for us to move together, in order for us to improve as individuals so that we can move together as a community, obviously we got to gain knowledge of self, and then we have to start putting our funds together, pulling that money and investing. We need to have our own institutions, we need to have our own schools. And to some people this might sound what's the segregation is, and to an extent it is, and that doesn't mean that we can't still participate in this thing we call America, because the last time when I go to certain areas of town, I go to certain parts of Los Angeles, and there's a Koreatown, there's a little Tokyo, what I mean, there's certain parts of LA, it's considered maybe Little Mexico. But when it comes to Africa, then it's always there's no need for that, slavery was so long ago, it's as if our struggle wasn't real, but it was, and it's documented. Right. It's on paper. So all in all, like I said, I'm a proponent of human unity. I believe that we must all learn to live together in justice and love as a human species. But I definitely put the welfare of my African people as a top priority for me, and I definitely believe that we need our own everything. We need our own hospitals, we need our own doctors, we need our own courts, we need our own police. But I know that there are more people who look like me that don't want that than there are people who do, unfortunately. Because although, we do live in this thing called, this current political system of power called racism, at the end of the day, it has its benefits, and some people enjoy them. So, big shouts out to all my brothers and sisters out there fighting a good fight. Brother, Malcolm left us with a challenge, and that challenge was to learn to live together in justice and love, and as a human race, though. I mean, as a human species. And toward the end of Malcolm X's his life, that was his mission at the end of the day. He was definitely all about, obviously, us as black people having our own, and I believe that he still is. But you know, he toward the end of his life, he did see the bigger picture at the end of the day, and so you know, he was about, you know, being, you know, one human species. Yeah. At the end of the day, but at the end of all in all, I should say, like I said, we just gotta learn to live together in justice and love. I mean, we gotta learn to love ourselves, but that's only gonna come from knowledge of self. Because how can you respect nothing? And if you really ask black people, you know, about their history, you know, it begins at slavery.
Right.
If you ask, and that's sad in and of itself. So there's a old revolutionary fighter by the name of Neely Fuller Jr. And he basically, in so many words, he says, you know, if you don't understand the system of racism, then everything in life will confuse you. Everything, and I definitely see that every day, especially from people that look like me, and that's the most disheartening part about it at times. But you know, I don't expect everybody to wake up.
Right.
I don't expect everybody to be down for the cause. I don't expect everybody to be a part of the movement. But for those people who are, you need to stand up out of the shadows and start making yourself seen and heard and known, and together. Because at the end of the day, you know, 20% of black people are going to be responsible for the progress of the group as a whole anyway.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
You know, 20% of the black people are going to do 80% of the work needed to get us from where we are to, and at the end of the day, from my belief is more so just to a equal playing field. At the end of the day, just an equal playing field, to where if Dwayne Johnson and you know Josh Rakowski, you know, submits a resume with the same credentials, everything the same. Literally the only difference being, you know, one name sounds black and one name sounds white. That being the determining factor. You know, until we get to a time where that doesn't happen, and we have so much work to do. And there's a lot of social illusions of progress that a lot of our brothers and sisters will use as evidence to black people progressing as a group. But what we have to understand is that black people, that's a community. You know, you look at other cultures and races, ethnicity of people. You know, you have the Asian culture, you have the Hispanic culture, you know, you have the Irish culture. You have all these different, you know, you have the Italian culture. You have all these different nationalities of cultures of people. Right. And they stick together. They're a community. But it's only black people to where, you know, there's this concept of culture and unity is just like, why? We don't need that. Like, you know, every man for himself, I think you say. I mean, at the end of the day. So we got a lot of work to do, but I believe that it's definitely worth it. And we will see, once more and more of us begin to step into the light of understanding, you know, we will begin to see. And we will begin to work together, and we will begin to be, you know, the gods, the kings, and the hustlers that we are.
Right. Yeah, so I just wanted to show your how would I say it? I wanted to show the Instagram planes and palm trees.
Oh, go ahead.
You know, because
go ahead and follow us, planesandpalmtrees.com.
Yeah, because
at Planes and Palm Trees, everything.
Yeah, because I see all these beautiful women up there, and I was like, I don't even know them personally, but. Damn,
yeah, man, it was a blessing. Like I said, it was a lot of sugar in there, a lot of sugar, a lot of honey, no vinegar. But it was a great experience. Like I said, I had an opportunity to shoot that fashion show, and you know, it just really opened my mind to that's another important thing. So, for example, let's imagine that we live in a village, and there is a well in this village, where everyone in this village gets water from. Now, if that well gets poisoned, what's going to happen to the village?
We'll be all dead.
We'll be all dead. And so, to me, the black woman is the well of the world. She gives life to the world. The black woman. She took care of their kids and her own.
Right.
That's documented fact. So the black woman is the mother of the world. She is the well of the world. From her springs life. And unfortunately, you know, that well has been poisoned. And because that well has been poisoned, specifically in the black community, you know, she has been poisoned, and we are seeing the effects of that. So all these, people like to look at just the effects, like, oh, all these black men are, deadbeat fathers, or they're gangsters, or they're thugs, or they're hoodlums, or they're savages.
Right.
And all the women, they're scandalous, they're no good, they're too masculine, they're gay, all these different things, they're hoes, they're bitches, they're sluts, they're rats, all these things, you know what I'm saying? She's been poisoned, and because of this, like the world is the way it is. I firmly believe that.
Right.
So we gotta, it's up to our black women to acknowledge that and make a willful decision to change, to learn, to gain knowledge of self. And then because she in the African heritage, the woman is worthy of the throne. The woman, like I said, she is the well of the world. She is the gateway to life. That's our heritage as black people. Our heritage, not something that we were not a set of customs that were beat into us over time.
Yeah.
That is our predisposed. That is innate within us, within her, and so she has to get knowledge of self. And when she gets knowledge of self, she will understand her true power, here on this place we call Earth, and from that, the black man will then, have the backbone, that he needs to support him in his fight, for justice and love.
Right. I got a huge question, Dane. So who is this right here?
Who is who? Well, that's one of the homies. Her name is Dartisha. What happened to our screen up here? It's not working today? No, that was...
Here we go.
No, that was actually a true story. Maybe, I think it was the summer of 2013. I was hanging out with, actually, our guest DJ. What name were you going by tonight? Oh, we got DJ AMG. I was chilling with DJ AMG's brother, one Bobby Cash, at the Homie 6-7 spot, and Dartisha and the first lady of the hip hop show came through, and we were chilling. Like, that was back in 2013. You know what I'm saying?
Cat 9.
And then fast forward to 2015. Cat 9 is obviously a member of the Only Hip Hop Show. She's part of the squad. And then you have, the homie Dartisha. That's why when I first saw Cat here at the show, I was just like, you look familiar. It took me a while for it to remember, but once, my mind caught up, it all made sense. Right. But yeah, man, at the time, like I said, it was a great experience at BET Weekend. Like I said, seeing black people, that amount of, black people together, without nobody getting into no funk. That was tight.
Right.
I was always tight, and like I said, it was a lot of honey, a whole lot of honey, just how I like it. I had to go to the dentist on Monday morning, bro. Like, had so many cavities, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Man, this is crazy, but yeah. Once we get our guests here, and then we're gonna get the rest of our squad, and we're gonna get DJ AMG to turn up. I don't really say that word, but everybody say that word, so yeah. I don't even know why I say that, but yeah. So
let's go ahead and either go to a break, or we just I guess that will be what it be. We will go to a break and come back.
Well.
So we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. This was the pre-show at the Only Hip Hop Show.com. Nah, not .com. At the Only Hip Hop Show on Instagram. Go follow us. Submit your music. Only Hip Hop Show. The Only Hip Hop Show at gmail.com. You can personally follow me at Plains and Palm Trees. Everything. Only thing Twitter is Plains Palm Trees. Unfortunately, Twitter didn't like that. Yeah, go follow us. Shouts out DJ AMG for coming through today. Big shouts out LP, Sean Auguste. Hey, big shouts out to Sean Auguste because, we get music submitted to us, and when I'm with some of my peers, some of my associates, I always kind of curate music with them. So I always play some of the most recent tracks that we got, and then I'll play some. I always play a Sean Auguste track, every time, never fails. Because I ask him, you turn this up, turn it down. They always, it was, oh yeah, everything else is always cool, but every time I get to a Sean August track, they're like, yeah, that's radio ready right there. Yeah, that one right there, that one's ready for the radio. Like, I can see that on Power 106. I can see that on 92.3 to be. So big shouts out to for Sean August for 7. He performed last week too, BT weekend. Big shouts out. You know, you'll see some footage sooner than later. But yeah, man, we out here working, bro. We out here hustling. And we doing what we do.
You know what? My boss just texted me like, "What program is this now?" I'm like, "This is the Only Hip Hop Show pre-show." And he texted me, "Why?"
Why?
Because I
leave it to LP.
Leave it to me. I mean, I was the one that created the pre-show, so like, why waste that time and just get the pre-show done before the show starts? You know what I mean? Just want to have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, let's go to a break or something, because we gotta get set up for the show.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna end the show anyway. So I'm gonna end the show like this. But first, before then, I want to shout out to my boy RJ's of Westbred, and he had a music video shoot for this song called, what was it? Out Here. This was the remix featuring Wazim and YJ, and that was dope. And I should have been there, and I wanted to be there, but I couldn't. But shout out to the Prince of LA team, you know. They always welcome me with open arms, you know what I mean, as far as engineering the show, and they always look out for me, you know what I mean. But other than that, shout out to my Only Hip Hop squad. They're coming in right now, so. And shout out to my other team, Powerhouse Royalty. Let's get rich. Let's get execution. Let's execute. And IET, it's execution time. Have a good night. We'll be back in 15 minutes. So.
Hey, bro, what's your play for the night, my nigga? Yeah.
Campaign, music.
Look, too drunk, whole night reckless. Called up the Uber, gave him directions. I had to stop at the stove for some swishes and grab a little juice. Kept it 100 proof, cashed out. I'm back in the Uber and smashed out. Pull up to the house and spashed out. Look, they don't do it like we do. After the party, then it's back to the hotel room. Now look, it's 3 a.m. Got a couple coming through. I don't get tired, what I do. Two-stepping, still jigging off the juice. Throwing ones to the ceiling like I'm trying to raise the roof, nigga. Kush loud, we ain't fucking with the poof. We got room service, real nervous. All this paraphernalia. Don't know how you getting home, don't know what to tell you. Love.
12 a.m., we already got drink. Just meet me in a hotel room. When you wanna wait, just shoot a little text. Let me know that you're trying to come through. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, fuck a cab, call Uber. Tell the driver hurry up. Wanna do something to you. And you know what I want. Face down, ass up. Face down, ass up. Got you screaming, girl, I know what you want. I'ma give it to you. Hit it from the back, don't you try to run. I'ma grab them hands, beat it like a drum. Bend over, girl, show me what you working with. Cause I'ma beat the pussy on some other shit. You better know who you fucking with. Cause I'm the one that you gon' be in trouble with. Girl, stop playing, you sound like you drunk and you gon' be needing no ride. I'm calling the Uber right now, then I'll let you know we outside. 12 a.m., we already got drink. Just meet me in a hotel room. When you wanna wait, just shoot a little text. Let me know that you're trying to come through. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah. Girl, stop playing, you sound like you drunk and you gon' be needing no ride. I'm calling the Uber right now, then I'll let you know when he outside. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, 12 a.m. Meet me in a hotel when you wanna wait. Know that you're trying to come through. Yeah, call Uber. Yeah, call